But Edwin, you just said you still want a lower payment, don't you?
I do.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you one, Edwin, because I've taken a liking to you. All right? So, Edwin, what you're telling me is you don't wanna pay $1,000 a month for this vehicle, correct?
That's right. Last time I bought a car 8 years ago, I was paying $450.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, Edwin, you're not gonna pay $1,000 a month to drive this vehicle.
Put together.
This is gonna be so good, I'm gonna video it.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
You've never seen what I'm about to show you.
I seen it
Where'd you see it?
from you.
Oh, on YouTube?
No,
Oh, you've been here before.
of course.
Can you do this?
Nah.
Why?
Because they got to see from the master.
Come on.
They got to see from the master.
All right, let's say that the vehicle we're buying is a $48,000 vehicle, which is a average price. Edgar, you don't want to pay $1,000.
No.
I hear you. Even though 200 of it is for your old vehicle, but you still, here's what you do not want to do. By the way, the graphics are important here. You do not want to write a check every single month. You do not want to sign it, you do not want to make it out to a lender, and you do not want to send it to that lender. Am I hearing you right?
That's correct.
Okay. Look, Edgar, you know that this vehicle is going to depreciate, right?
Mine didn't depreciate. Yeah.
Is he your cousin? You know the vehicle depreciate, right?
Yes.
All right.
Everything depreciate.
By the way, Gary, you're the worst cameraman in the history of mankind, okay? You are the worst.
I will be here for the whole next session.
All right. Edgar, this is going to sound like a riddle, but everybody knows vehicles depreciate. But did you know that every time you stroke a check for a vehicle, there is a savings element to it, meaning part of that money's coming back to you. Because right now, you think the lender's going to keep that $1,000, don't you?
Yeah.
That ain't the way it works, Edgar. Some of this money's coming back to you. Let me explain. Look, this is a 6-year loan. Once you make that 72nd payment, what comes back to you in the mail?
My title.
And it's a special title, Edgar, because it's only got one name on it, and that's yours. It's called Free and Clear. So 6 years from now, you've got a vehicle that you have no payment on at all, and you've got a title that's worth, well, it's a $48,000 vehicle. What do you think it'll be worth in 6 years?
60?
60?
You better pay that
God,
$1,000.
I wish all customers were like you.
You better pay that $1,000.
What do you think it's gonna be worth, Edgar?
20.
20?
40. That my customer would say 40.
Well, if they did, I'd have to back them down, okay? Because it would be too good to be true, okay? Edgar, if it's worth half of what it is right now in 6 years, would you be happy?
Of course.
Okay, so you got a $24,000 piece of paper and no car payment. You got a phone there? You have a
I
phone?
do.
Do me a favor. Divide 24,000 by 72.
$333.
Edgar, do you have any idea what that 333 represents? Remember I told you, every time you make a payment, part of it's coming back to you? Here's the way it works, Edgar. You write this check for $1,000, you send it to the lender. On the way to the lender, metaphorically speaking, $333 of that is flowing straight back to your title. So what you're paying to drive this vehicle is 1,000 minus 333, that is $667. That's what you're paying to drive this vehicle, and I need your okay right down here with your check mark by the $1,000 a month payment.
Okay.
Is this mathematically correct?
Mm-hmm. Based off the information.
Okay? Now, let me tell you how it works in the real world. If the customer cannot afford to make the $1,000 payment, it does not work. Does not work. Customer will look at you and go, nice try, pal, I can't write the check for 1,000, dickhead. So, you have to have a customer on a vehicle that they can afford. But do people just say they don't want to make a payment because it's the highest payment they've ever had in their entire life?
Yeah.
By the way, what percentage of the people are leaving your dealerships today with the highest payments they've ever had in their entire life?
Every plus 100.
If it ain't every, it's pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. So are there some psychological barriers that we may have to break down? And the answer is yes, there are psychological barriers we have to break down. Mathematics are the best way, or is the best way, to do that.